Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how you can transfer the data into your new Samsung Galaxy S25 FE and how you can also restore the backup. Okay, as you can see, we are during the setup process. That's the thing that always appears as we turn on our phone for the first time. And as a first method, I'll show you how to transfer the data from your old device into your brand new Samsung. Then I'll show you how to restore the backup from the Google one, and as a last two methods, I'll show you how to restore from the how to restore it from the Samsung Cloud, and how to restore from the external storage drive. If you don't know how to create all of that backups, on our channel there's a video when I'm explaining everything step by step. So if you want, you can look for it, and you will know how to create all of that backups. Okay, now we need to click this button. Now select your language that you want to use. Of course, I'll stick to English, and then click on Next. Click on Next once again. Click that you agree to and use the license agreement, or simply click on Agree All. It's up to you. You can see that the second thing is optional. Then click on Next. And now we have the first thing that we are interested in, easy setup with another device. Now select the type of the previous device. In my case, it's the Galaxy or Android device. We need to select that option. And now we need to scan this QR code using our previous device. You can also see that on my previous device the option automatically appeared for the setup. There's a chance that in your case it might don't appear. So what you need to do, you can open up your camera app and use the Google Lens to scan this code. If you don't have Google Lens, you can always use some third-party QR code scanning apps to scan this code. So let's click on Setup. Also, you will have to download the Samsung Smart Switch into your previous device, but don't worry, when you will be scanning this code for the first time, you will see a notification on your previous device that you need to download the Smart Switch and simply follow the instruction on the screen to install it. That's really easy, so don't worry, you will handle it. Okay, now let's scan this code. And now I need to verify by typing the pattern from my previous device, just like that. Okay, you can see that the Samsung is connecting to the Wi-Fi automatically. Now we need to simply wait. Okay, getting the phone ready. It's going to take a little bit, so I'll see you once it's finished. Okay, now we have option to copy apps and data. We need to click on Next, click on Agree, click on Allow. Now choose how you want to connect both devices to each other. You can use a wireless connection, or you do it by the cable. I'll stick to the wireless option. And now on your old device, also click on Let's Go. Let's pick the wireless and let's scan this code. Okay, now devices are connecting to each other, so we need to wait a little. Okay, searching for data to transfer. We need to wait a while. Okay, now select what you want to transfer. You can select everything, just calls, contacts and messages, or when you click on custom, you'll be able to manually select the things that you want to copy. I'll stick to the calls, contacts and messages. Once you have selected what you want, click on Next. Now the transferring process has started. In my case, it won't take long because I've only selected the calls, so it won't take long. And now we have a simple setup process. So you can select the face recognition or the fingerprint right now. I'll skip it because it's always available later. In here, scroll down, click on Accept. Now we have the backup services that are really useful, so I highly recommend turning them on. Click on Turn on Backup. Now we need to select our default browser and the search engine. I always pick the Chrome as my default browser and Google as my search engine. I like them the most. Now click on Continue. You can enable the Hey Google sentence to launch the Gemini. It's up to you. I'll turn it on. Now we need to again wait a while. You can also see that we are done on our previous device, so we can click on Done, and we can put it away because it won't be necessary. now. Okay. Now let's simply wait until this loading screen is done. Okay, now if you want, you can sign in into your Samsung account. If you don't have it, you can click on forgot a password or don't have an account. You can also create a writing here, or you can simply click on setup later in the settings, just like me. Then click on skip. And now agree to terms and conditions, or simply click on all and then hit on agree. Click on more and agree. Select your display mode, light or dark, it's up to you. Then click on next. Okay, we are all set up. Click on home. And now we are ready to use our device. Also, don't disconnect from the Wi-Fi yet, because some of the things might still be installed from in the background, I mean. So simply wait until everything gets downloaded. Alright, that was the first method. And now I will show you how to restore the backup from the Google one. Okay, again we are doing the setup process. Let's click on start. Let's select the language. Click on next. Click on next. Agree to end user license, or simply click on agree to all. And now when we have option for setup with another device, we need to click on setup manually. Now we need to also connect to the Wi-Fi. So select the Wi-Fi that you want and now type password. Then click on connect and click on next. Okay, getting the phone ready. We need to wait a little bit. Okay, now we have copy apps and data. Click on next. And now we need to select that we cannot use other device. Now we will have option to sign in into our Google account, and that will be the most crucial part. So let's wait a little. Okay, and now to restore the backup from the Google one, now we need to sign in into the same Google account on which we made the backup before. It is really important because if you log in into other Google account, you won't be able to restore the chats. So not the chats, but the backup. And now I will type my mail. Then click on next, and now we will have to type the password. Right now. Then click on next. Click on next. Click on agree. And now we can select the backup that we want to restore. So choose a backup down below. In my case, for example, I will use that one. Okay, now choose what you want to restore. When it comes to Google Photos, Gmail, Calendar and Drive, those things are synced automatically. And below we can select what things we want to copy or don't. So in my case, I want to restore everything except my apps. Once you have selected everything, simply click on restore button. Then the process will start in the background. And now we have this simple setup process. So in here you can set your screen lock and also the fingerprint and face recognition if you want. I'll skip it because it's always available later in the settings. When it comes to the Google services, simply scroll down and click on accept. In here we have the backup services. I highly recommend turning them on because they are useful. Then click on turn on backup if you want. Now click on next, select your default browser from this list. I always pick the Chrome. Click on set as default and then select your search engine. I always pick the Google. Now click on more and continue. And now we can enable the Hey Google sentence to launch the Gemini. I'll turn it on because why not? It's up to you. Okay, again, getting the phone ready. We need to wait a little bit. Now you can sign in into your Samsung account if you want. If you don't have if you don't have an account, you can click down below. You can create a writing here or set it up later in the settings. That's the option that I'm going to choose. In here, agree to terms and conditions or simply click on all. It's up to you. Click on agree, click on more and agree. Select your display mode, light or dark. Click on next. Now wait a while. Okay, we are all set. Click on home. And now we are ready to use our device. And just like in the previous method, don't disconnect from the Wi-Fi yet and wait until everything gets downloaded. Okay, that was the second method. Now I'll show you how to restore the backup from the Samsung Cloud and from the external storage drive. Okay, to restore the backup from the Samsung Cloud, we need to open up our settings. We need to be logged into our Samsung account, so click on that, scroll down, find Samsung Cloud, and select Restore Data. In here we have a whole list of the backups in our Samsung Cloud, so select the backup that you want to restore. In my case, I want that one. Now select the data to restore. Once you have selected everything, hit the restore button. Now the process will start. In my case, it's going to take just a few seconds because I didn't back up much things. Okay, and when you can see all of those icons, simply click on done. I don't want to delete anything. And now everything has been successfully restored. Pretty easy thing. I think it was the fastest and the easiest way. Okay, and to restore the backup from the external storage drive, scroll down, click on Accounts and Backup, find Smart Switch and click on External Storage Transfer, click on More, click on Continue, click on More and Allow. Now plug in your device, SD card or an USB storage. Everything of course depends on which of those devices you have created a backup. Now select Restore from, in my case, USB storage. Now it will scan for the data to restore. Now select Data to restore, select everything, or custom. You can restore everything, just calls, contacts and messages, or when you click on custom, you'll be able to manually select the things that you want or don't want to restore. I'll simply select everything, then click on next. Now the process will start. Okay, organizing your transferred data. We have our results, everything went fine. Click on next, all set, click on done, and now everything has been restored. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.